everybody doing? Not really going to be doing a whole lot today. I went and bought my lumber yesterday, but the night before, I was kind of surprised. I have already informed, I let my mother know what I'm doing, and she was kind of weary and didn't really sound like she was too excited about it. But I talked to her last night before going to get wood, and told her I was going to set up in here. Probably be better if you could see me, huh? Oh, I mean that little area that I cleaned out to start my layout in, and the only thing that I was kind of disappointed in is it's 7 foot across instead of being 8 foot across. I can go back down the side wall because that's right behind the kitchen, but I can only come out about 3 foot. If I come out 4 foot, I might still have 3 foot right here to work with, but I have to have my desk in here. So I was already getting cramped, and I haven't even built the thing yet. And I told my mother, but I'll go ahead and get it. I'll go ahead and get the lumber so I can get started whenever I can get around to it. And she said, "Why are you building in there when the living room is the biggest room in the house? Why don't you just build in there?" So that essentially says the building process is on a little bit of a delay because I got to move everything to that other room, start building in there. Unfortunately, lumber is pretty expensive. I got enough to get started, and I got enough to actually make my table top, but I couldn't afford to get enough 2x4s. After I spent $155, I needed more 2x4s to be able to make my legs for my table. Not just 4 legs on corners. You got a little bit better support than that. So I will have to wait until I can get 2x4s to make legs. I guess we'll start going through a couple of videos. I'll kind of keep it rolling when I'm actually go through building. I know most people don't want to just sit through that, but some people might.